British composer Monty Norman was hired by the Bond producers in 1962 to write the score for their first Bond film, Dr. No. All went well at first, but as the film's release date approached, the opening theme remained elusive.
I suddenly remembered this little tune that was in my bottom drawer from House for Mr. Biswat, called Bad Sign, Good Sign. So I dug it out, and I thought, this is very Asian. You know, it goes, I was born with the sunlight sneeze,
and what is worse, I came into the world the wrong way round. Pundits all agree that I'm the reason.
I thought, this isn't right. So I suddenly had the idea of splitting the notes. Now, the moment I did that, the whole feeling of the song changed. I mean, it was suddenly sinister, and it really worked, I thought, for the character of James Bond, had the atmosphere, the ambience, and I thought, this is it, and I've developed it from that.
With time running out, composer and bandleader John Barry was brought in to orchestrate Monty Norman's theme.
I can't do this. I said, you want this? I have to just go off and fly like I can fly. And you want it by Wednesday? You know, this is Saturday morning. This is nuts. So I haven't seen the movie. I've never read a James Bond book. I said, I know he's a strip cartoon, he's a spy, you need excitement, whatever.
Barry brought in rock guitarist Vic Flick, whose electric guitar riff replaced the original sound of the Indian sitar.
I was paid about £7.10, which is about $15. I had no idea that it was even going to lead to another film, because at the particular time, the Broccolis hadn't even got a distributor for it, you know, and I think they were down to their last 50 cents.
They then made me an offer of £250. Okay. I went home. Maurice Binder called me. He said that the title is now running at about 2 minutes, 20 seconds or whatever. Recorded it. That was it. Bang.
50 years and 23 films later, I'm in for a surprise as Monty Norman produces a rather ragged piece of music manuscript.
I started with the dum 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 dum. Funnily enough,
it's his original score for the James Bond theme.
Dum da da dum dum, with that dum 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 underneath it.
So Monty, this to me is incredible. It's a real piece of music history, and I want to know why this isn't in a frame or a museum. Tell me about it.
I kept that in a safe for ages. Thought my grandchildren could have that sometime. What I think I'd better do is frame it. There's the original melody, and then it goes on da 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 dee da dee da. There, where are we? Da 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 da, and the chord with a question mark. In the film, when Sean is sitting at the gambling table, and you see the lower part of his body, and slowly the camera pans up to his face, and he says,
"Bond, James Bond."
Mr. Bond,
and the music, the James Bond theme comes in behind him.
I have no objections.
I think from that moment onwards, Sean was a star. The James Bond theme was imprinted in people's minds, and the whole James Bond franchise was up and running.
Neil Curry, CNN, London.